Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking over the gentle parenting. Gentle parenting. You know, people don't parent their kids right. They're too gentle with them. You know? So yeah, if you end up enjoying this video or something, like it, I don't care. And yeah, let's get into it. Never mind, my dad's not about to come in. He's what is he doing? In my attic right now, there's people fixing something. Cause it feels hot upstairs. My room is upstairs, cause I'm cool. So my room's upstairs. They're in the attic right now. They can probably hear me through the vent. Alright, keep it down.
Gentle parenting advocates for. Gentle parenting was popularized in the 2010s in attempts to get rid of the authoritarian parenting styles that society was so accustomed to. But this trend backfired, creating a generation of bratty,
No. My kid hits me. There's a time where my child can hit me, and that's if we're fighting, okay? We're play fighting. He can hit me as much as he wants. He just comes up to me, punches me. No. Grab him by the ear, yank him, pull him to his room. That's what I'm doing.
selfish, violent, and entitled children.
No. I get secondhand embarrassment from kids freaking out in stores. Hold up. Or wherever this is, I get secondhand embarrassment from that. My kid will not be like this. Absolutely not.
Children can be stubborn, and negotiating with them is hard. Try convincing a child that brain rot is bad for them, and you'll see what I mean. Because children rarely listen to logic and emotional reasoning, gentle parenting often fails. Watch how these gentle parents deal with their children's violence.
Okay. There's a time and place where violence is okay. And whenever I'm older. You see, John Wayne once said, if you have anything between each other, butt heads. Okay. So I'm gonna be like John Wayne when I'm older. Okay, what I'm gonna do. My kids have anything between each other, they can fight, but as soon as one of them doesn't want to fight, we break that up. Break it up. And then, if my kid, like, is mad and been on the Xbox for too long, I'm taking that. He's like, give me the Xbox back. I'm saying, this is so nerdy. I'm not in the habit of putting kerosene on a fire. You know, John Wayne also said that. You know. Okay, I gotta shut up and watch the video.
You can't slap his head, okay?
Smack the child across. So basically, I'm right here. Okay, I'm sitting with my baby. My other kid comes over, smacks him across the face. I'm not going. No. Gentle hands. Nice hands now. One. Hands. Okay. Give me your hands. Gentle hands. Okay? Tell him you're sorry. Like my baby's crying in my arms. Now tell him you're sorry. And we can. And then you guys can keep playing. No. What's happening with me? My kid hits my other. Now I'm not gonna be strict as a parent. If I even am a parent, I'm not gonna be strict. Okay, listen. It's strict, but not strict. I mean, like, I'm gonna let my kids do stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna be a helicopter parent. Obviously, that's horrible parenting to do. I'm not gonna be like this. I will punish my kids for things they do. Obviously.
Please. No, you can't slap his head, okay, Winnie?
Please don't do that. Ellie, please don't do that. Ow! No.
I'm sorry for pausing it every 10 seconds, but my kid grabs my hair, starts pulling. I grab his. How's that feel? Swing him around like that one scene from the movie the girl. It's like the evil school, you know, from the same guy who made Charlie and the Chocolate. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Matilda, that's the book name. I'm gonna be like the evil teacher, just like grabs the girl's pigtails, starts swinging it around. I'm gonna be just like that. That's what I'm doing. Actually, no, there's
No.
they're a baby. Okay. You don't hit a child or a baby. Okay. I do. Set it down. Say stop. Stop. Put my hand around his face. Squeeze the blood. Okay, I'm gonna shut the hell up because I have no idea what I'm saying. You don't hit babies, obviously. So tell him to quit it. Okay, if he does it again, I'm gonna yell. Maybe, just maybe. I don't know. Just like that. He's
It might not
laughing.
seem like much, but these children are learning that they can hurt people without consequences. This is dangerous. If children learn that it's okay to hurt their parents, they begin
School
hurting
fights are
anyone they
so
feel
fun.
like. This is how bullies are created. Now, some will argue that these parents did not use gentle parenting correctly. But come on, give them some slack. Gentle parenting is so confusing and complicated, you should need a PhD if you want to use this parenting style. In gentle parenting, parents need to become a personalized therapist and counselor for their children. And in this process, a lot of parents are bound to become too loose, leading to bad and undisciplined children. Only parents who are good at understanding children's emotions and behavior should attempt this parenting style, because if done wrong, this parenting style could lead to disaster. And this isn't only about violence. When children learn that they can do whatever they want without any serious consequences, they begin to expect the world to revolve around them. And this is a
My kid starts crying in the middle of a store. That's a tough one. You can't yell at him. If you're in the middle of a store, you can't go, shut the fuck up. You can't just scream at him, okay? You can't do that. That'll just make him more crying and stuff. So you gotta can't hit him either, because that's in public. Yeah, oh shoot. Nah, I'm abandoning my child. I'm gonna literally leave him and see how he likes that. He can come find my car in the parking lot. That's what I'm gonna do.
mindset that's very hard to undo. If anything isn't going their way and they're unhappy about it, they throw a tantrum. This has led to a massive rise in classroom misbehavior in the last few years. Here's a kindergarten.
I'm spanking my kid. I'm spanking my kid if this happens, okay? I get a call home. Your child was throwing stuff around the classroom. Picked up a goddamn desk, threw it at the wall. You owe us $1,000 in fixing the wall. It doesn't cost that much to fix a wall, I don't think. But in this society, maybe. 5 years from now, maybe. Half the expenses is from birthday money. That's what I'm paying for it with. And then the rest, I'll cover, yeah. But most of it's going to be paid with your birthday money. That's what I'm doing. You break something, I'm paying for it with your birthday money, okay? Okay, if it was a complete accident, you're like, my child is a master manipulator. Starts crying. He's like, I didn't mean to do it. Whenever I have video footage of him throwing stuff at the wall, he said, just like that one video of the kid hitting his head against the wall and started crying to his mom. His uncle said some, can't remember. I can't. I'm sick, so that's why I sound like this. But so yeah, we're only 2 minutes in. This is gonna be like one of those Joe Bartolozzi videos. I've probably been recording for 10 minutes.
Teacher talking about it.
Gentle parenting is ruining our children.
True.
We can't do much when students misbehave, when they're yelling, when they're cursing, when they're throwing chairs. They're trying to hit teachers with their jackets. They are stomping on their feet. That is not okay. That is when gentle parenting has not benefited that child.
A nationwide survey found that 68% of teachers experience verbal abuse from their students. Classrooms have turned into real-life Call of Duty lobbies.
Bro, did you really say that, bro? This 14-year-old repeatedly calling his African-American teacher a racial slur.
Bro, send it to, bro. We're right here, bro. Everybody's watching. What's up?
Hurling a basketball at the
Okay,
teacher.
that's. That's where it goes too far. Now, if I catch my son calling anybody a racial slur, it depends on who he's saying it to. If it's to his friends, and they don't care, it's just for fun. That's what they do to each other. That's what they call each other. That's their thing. I don't care. That's most modern friend groups nowadays. They just call each other slurs.
You like some
44% of teachers cite student misbehavior as a top source for job-related stress.
Our society, a significant decrease in accountability and consequence. It's not surprising that unfortunately this is spilling over into the behavior of students in school.
42 teachers left in 4 months due to bad behavior. That's like the entire staff of my school, at least. Oh, they're still in the attic. That's what. No, they're coming out of the attic. Okay, that's the noise.
Unfortunately, this is
like the
spilling
entire
over
staff.
into the behavior of students in school.
The teachers,
It's no wonder why there's
at least.
massive teacher shortages in countries all around the world now. This wasn't as large of a problem back in the 2000s as it is now. And misbehavior isn't the only consequence. Children are becoming lazy and slow. Parents simply hand an iPad or an iPhone to their children to shut them up and let the
My kids
device
are
do the
going outside.
parenting. Children begin to watch highly stimulating content, with toddlers watching Cocomelon and older children doom-scrolling YouTube Shorts and watching brain-rot content.
YouTube
And at first,
Shorts.
parents see nothing wrong with this, until they try to get the children to stop.
You want me to take your iPad away?
I'm pretty sure these are fake. These ones, they're skits. Because I've seen, they might not be skits. Because this is an ASMR people. The mom, she does ASMR and her kids do it with her. This kid was extremely funny on there. He smashed the egg on his mom's face and screamed into the microphone. He was pretty funny. And he ran out of the room. That's not I'm pretty sure they were skits though. They're skits. So I know he's not. They're not. They might be spoiled. I don't know, but they're skits.
His control.
Oh no. So I know that's not fake. My kid starts screaming at me. That's hard one. I'm grabbing the iPad. Oh, you can't reach it. You're too small. You're too small. Oh, it's up here. Can you reach it? Can you reach it? He's like jumping for it. He's like screaming at me. Give it back! Give it back! Oh, it keeps sounding like somebody's at my door. He's like screaming at me. Give it back! Give it back! I'm like holding it up there. Then I'm locking it in my room for a week, and then he can learn how to play outside. Like, so fortunate.
Many parents don't take the measures to limit their child's screen use or monitor their content. If this continues long enough, the child actually becomes addicted
So,
to screen use or monitor their content. If this continues long enough, the child actually becomes addicted to their iPad or iPhone and builds an emotional dependence on it. Without their device, they can't be happy. Many studies have found that excessive screen use can interfere with brain development in children by lowering cortical thickness and damage the prefrontal cortex, parietal lobe, temporal lobe, and occipital lobe. In simple terms, the brain is getting f***ed.
Don't forget the earlobe. Why didn't you laugh?
These brain changes make it even more difficult for children to identify and regulate their emotions, which could be why children get so angry when their iPads are taken away. And this isn't the child's fault. Children don't know better. It's the parent's responsibility to ensure that the children don't misuse technology. But because gentle parenting strongly advocates against punishment, and many parents interpret this as avoiding any action that makes the child upset, many parents become too reluctant to take away screen time. But this isn't just about screen time. The detrimental effects of screen addiction carry on to other aspects of the child's life, and one of these is school. Children are underperforming at every single grade level. A study investigated math and reading scores of 4th and 8th graders and found that the majority do not meet proficiency. And it
just
makes
like
sense.
me.
When children's brains are so fried from spending hours on their screens, that brain damage happens to affect how they perform in school. Along with this, when children spend years spending all their time playing how they perform in school. Along with this, when children spend years damage happens to affect how they perform in school. Along with this,
Why does that look like Clash
when
Royale?
children spend years spending all their time playing and using a screen
ABC
rather than
mouse,
doing
never
chores or
mind.
learning, they grow a lazy mentality that's very difficult to reverse.
Yo, those
Even
commercials-
basic elementary school academics become too much to handle, as
I used to see the ABC mouse commercials, want to do them. I'm like, let me do ABC mouse, and it's just like, doesn't it? I don't know if it costs money. I asked my parents if I could do it, and they did. And then I don't know why they said no. I'm pretty sure. So it's for schools though. Those commercials were peak though.
they have zero willpower or discipline. Parents need to understand the dangers of these screens and regulate screen time, even if it angers their children.
Show them The Walking Dead, and then be like, yeah, this is what happened to people whenever they're on their screens for too long. This is what happens to people. They look like this. They become zombies. Eating brain. They want brains.
Children. The rise of gentle parenting has led many parents to allow their children long hours of screen time. And even if this isn't the mindset that gentle parenting is
There's
advocating,
something on my screen. Dude. Yeah, I got it off.
for, it is the mindset that gentle parenting has popularized. So we need to either start warning against the dangers of failed gentle parenting, or stop promoting this parenting style so heavily. So far, we've discussed the dangers that arise when parents misunderstand the gentle parenting method and use it incorrectly. But even if done correctly, this parenting style can still lead to disaster. You see, gentle parenting works off the assumption that a child is an emotionally intelligent creature who understands the morality of their actions. But the unfortunate reality is that most children are not like this. In a child's early stages,
I'm gonna make my child Albert Einstein. I'm gonna make my child in the lab.
particularly up to the age of 5, children have a trait known as egocentrism, which is the inability to understand perspectives other than their own. These children
Shit. Are kids retarded now?
egocentrism, which is the inability to understand perspectives other than their own.
Kids didn't know. Kids don't know others. I've known other I'm like, dude, that like they see, feel, think things. I gained my conscious when I was like 2. Okay, I remember because I remember a memory from when I was like 3. So maybe I got it when I was like 3. I remember a memory from whenever I was like 3. Whenever I was at a mall with my mom. Okay. I was at the mall this summer. That exact mall. I've been there. I was there recently. So we're walking up. It's like we're on the 2nd floor. We're walking around. There's like the Lego store below us or something. I don't remember. They definitely removed stores and stuff. Then there was this, like, when we were walking, there was this guy with like selling drones and stuff. He was testing them. It was the green big drones. I remember green drones. They're like that big.
These children haven't developed enough cognitively to understand the concept that other people perceive situations differently than they do. For example, when playing hide and
I also remember like shoot. I don't know why I have such a good memory. Sometimes, because whenever I was like 2, I remember I'm sitting out in the playroom. Okay, I'm sitting there, It's like this racetrack thing. There's a penny on it. I don't know why. My parents were on the couch. The lights were on, you know, sitting there, playing with it, driving my car and stuff. I pick up the penny, stare at my parents, shove it in my mouth, and I swallowed it. I remember.
And seek, a toddler might cover their own eyes, believing that nobody can see them because they aren't able to see anyone else.
Yeah, that
Do
was
you
the
need a
most
free and
peak
easy way to
strategy,
capture
bro.
your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed.
No,
Record
no.
anything on your PC.
Thank you.
Or a toddler might offer their favorite toy to someone else, believing that they would enjoy the toy just as much. But children also have a hard time understanding how their own actions can upset others. A toddler
Cause my little cousins, dude, yeah, my cousin, she was like 4. She's like 4 right now. She's like 5 right now. Like maybe a year ago when she was like 4. When we went over to their house. I remember when we had to babysit them, me and both my cousins, we went over there to babysit them. It was hell, bro. Cause one of them acted like a spoiled brat, while the other ones, okay, so there's 3 girls, okay? The oldest one acted like a spoiled brat and was crying because we went and put on the, is it Monster High? She got mad at us because we went and put that on. And me and my cousin Keaton, we were sitting on the couch. We grinded Clash Royale that entire time, bro. It was maybe 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. My old Clash Royale account got like deleted or something. It's gone. But yeah, it was my new account. The one that I still have right now. We're grinding that, bro. Then my cousin comes up to me. She was like 4 at the time. She's like 5 now. She's like 6 now. She comes up to me, hands me a toy and says, "Play Barbie with me." And I don't really enjoy toys that much now, except Legos. Legos are peak though, so.
toddler might slap his mom, thinking it's funny. Because the toddler finds it funny, the toddler believes his mom will also find it funny. In this scenario, gentle parenting would advocate using logic and emotional reasoning to explain why slapping is
Well, honey, what's the red hand? There's like a red hand mark on your face. She goes, "Yeah, little Georgie here was mad, but it's okay." He's like smacking him. "I hate you, Mom!" Smacking him. He's like, "Oh my gosh." He's so sad. He's like mad, but we gotta let him take out his anger.
bad. But a toddler will have a very difficult time understanding these concepts because these concepts are too complicated and beyond their cognitive capacity. It's like teaching algebra to a toddler. Maybe some toddlers will understand it, but for
Of
most,
course he knows what algebra. Of course he knows algebra.
their brains just aren't ready for it. And you can't force these complex concepts onto a child because they're just going to end up being confused and won't learn anything. But you know what does work? Operant conditioning. Toddlers' brains are too premature.
I thought he said opera. I thought no shot. He just pulled up a sponsorship.
To understand concepts of empathy and morality, but their brains are capable of association. A toddler can associate a certain action to a certain outcome. For example, a child understands, if I eat this broccoli, mom will give me ice cream. Or, if I slap mom, I will be punished. For most children, this method of parenting will be the most effective. Apparently, this method is considered harmful nowadays, which I personally think is BS. Like adults, children have different levels of emotional and social intelligence. Some children might learn concepts of empathy and morality very quickly, and gentle parenting will be very effective for these children. On the flip side, some children are especially stubborn and selfish, and disregard the feelings of anyone else.
Oh no, I've seen this clip before. I'm about to become Negan right on the spot and grab that thing, bash his head open.
These children can still be raised to become kind and understanding people. They just need to be specifically raised to understand that their negative actions will lead to negative consequences. If these children are raised with gentle parenting, even if done correctly, they might still end up being violent or narcissistic. And that's what we're seeing happening so often these days.
What is going on? He's
Stick.
destroying
And that's
the
what we're
children
seeing
now.
happening so often these days.
Or whatever that is.
Now here comes the controversial part of the video. I know a lot of you will get triggered by this part. If you disagree with me or want to type any hate comments, then go ahead. I actually read most of the comments on every video I post, so I'll probably see what you write. Our society has become soft.
Wait a minute. Cause I don't know how to put emoji. I don't think I can put emojis on my keyboard or on my computer. So we're gonna do this. Please tell me you read this comment 2 weeks ago. He might.
Parents are afraid to be strict towards their children because they believe it might traumatize them. Nowadays, people commonly talk about having PTSD because their parents yelled at them. PTSD. Yeah, try telling that to a soldier or a war veteran. I'm not advocating for harsh, aggressive parenting. Parents should mostly be gentle and try to understand their children. But the harsh truth is, sometimes, no matter how much you negotiate with them, children will only want things to go their way. In cases like this, where gentle parenting does not work, being strict is the only solution.
Can you please stop hitting me with that? Thank you. Stop!
Sit down, please. Luca, sit down. Luca, sit down!
Exactly.
Feet off the table. That's not nice. You're eating. That's nasty. Yes, nasty. Put it down. Get your feet off the table. Get them off. Now.
Because so many parents nowadays are reluctant to be strict towards their children, we end up with children who are unafraid of their own actions. Children who don't believe in authority and believe that they can act in their own self-interest. Along with this, a child who's an authority.
Those kids better be playing Clash Royale. 7, they better be playing Clash Royale. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's going against a Lumberloon Mega Knight player right there. I don't know if that's a dude. That might be a girl.
And believe that they can act in their own self-interest. Along with this, a child who's never been yelled at will become soft. They won't be prepared for when the time eventually comes when someone does yell at them. They will be in shock, experiencing strong emotions of anger or fear. If a parent doesn't discipline their...
I'm trying to pause it because I'm about to say Clash Royale. Something about Clash Royale, but I prevent myself. Don't worry. Yeah.
Children, the world will. If this trend keeps up, future generations will become emotionally weak, selfish, and sensitive. Of course, frequent punishment for trivial reasons is harmful. If a child does not understand why they
are so sensitive. Nash, not as actually no. Both of them are sensitive. I had a case in a mama's boy once, because me and my dad told my mom to go away because we were discussing. Because he said he'll give me a bunch of money. He'll give me $100 if I can guess a movie from his childhood, which was Willow, and it was on the tip of my tongue. I knew the movie, but I didn't remember what it was called. So he owes me $100. I'm joking, but my mom was like, "What you guys talking about?" We're like, "Go away." My mom was like, Kason was like, "No, you can stay. Don't listen to them." And I said, "Mama's boy," and he almost started crying.
parent is punishing them, they will be left confused and sad. This can lead to self-esteem and mental health problems later on in the child's life. But if punishment is used only when needed and as a last resort, the child will know exactly why they are being punished, and they will realize that they are doing something wrong. This is very important for the personal and moral development of a child. So what kind of parenting style does our society need? A parenting style with balance, knowing when to be gentle, when to set clear boundaries, and when to punish. If parents apply certain principles from gentle parenting, such as empathy and emotional connection and understanding, while also implementing strict rules and punishments, children would experience the best of both worlds. Children will be emotionally intelligent and have healthy relationships with their parents, but also have the discipline to succeed in life and understand that their actions have consequences and that they must show respect to other people. Gentle parenting is not for everyone, but you know what is for everyone? My videos. That's right. Anyone can gain IQ by
Alright.
watching my videos. What? You don't believe me? Okay, well just go to my channel and watch any of my videos. No, actually watch all of them and see if your IQ change at all, okay? Like this one, watch this one. This one's pretty.
Most brutal modern slavery in South Asia. Well, everybody, if you enjoyed the video, like it or something. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.